Good to see everybody. Thank you for coming to this 45-minute class. We are going to focus in on basically focusing on triceps and focusing in on hamstrings today. So we're going to try and hit back and forth between those two areas over and over again. So with that, let's start with a warm-up. I'm going to start with a march in place. I'm going to keep good posture here. So keep those shoulders down and back, open heart. And if you like to add a few shoulder rolls in there, bring those in there as well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to turn my head side to side, looking right, looking left. Get some movement there for the neck. I'm going to do one more each way and relax. All right, head tilt, tilting ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Arm circle. So we're working our way down. I'm going to move my arms in one direction here. 3, 2, 1, then switch direction. 3, 2, 1, switching arms. 3, 2, 1, switch direction. Just a little bit at each direction. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now we're going to move into our X's and Y's. So start with an X, open up to a Y, back to an X, back to a Y. Keep breathing here. I'm going to do 2 more here. X and Y, X and Y, and relax. Okay. Torso twist. Have my arms out in front, twisting my torso just as the exercise is called. Keeping my eyes moving along, so I'm moving those shoulders from side to side as well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, kickbacks. So pretend like I'm kicking my backside. And if you want to add a row in with each of these, you can do that. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to have my right foot with toes up. I'm going to swing my weight forward and back, forward and back. And I'm going to do 2 more of these here. And on my second one here, I'm going to hold the toes up for 3, 2, 1, relax. Other side, left toes are up. Again, swinging weight forward and back, forward and back. I'm going to do 2 more. And on my second one, hold those toes up for 3, 2, 1, relax. Step forward with my right foot, reach over with my left arm, and come back. So really lead with both hips, because I'm trying to get a stretch along the front of my left hip here. On this last one, I'm going to hold it for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Other side, step forward with my left foot, reach over with my right arm. I'm going to do 2 more. And on my second one, I'm going to hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Move into grapevine, so bring one foot over and under, going back and forth. Or if you have more space, just keep going, keep going. Unlike me, got to stop here, work my way back. We'll do this for about a total of 20 seconds here. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Gets me right into doing side jacks. So I'm going to bring my arms up overhead, step to the side. It's a little bit much for the shoulders. I'll have you bring those arms across. If you want to do the full jumping jack, you can do that. Whatever feels good today. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Doing our forward lunge, I'm going to step forward, lift my arms up, and do the other lunge, stepping forward, arms coming up. If you want prefer doing high knees, you can do that as well. Getting those arms up, just going back and forth, keeping that weight in that front foot, and then pushing off, keeping that heel down. Make sure that knee doesn't go in front of those toes. I'm going to do 1 more each side here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's do those high knees. Now I'm just going to actually get my arms moving back and forth. closer to what should feel normal. Maybe exaggerated, but you lift one leg, move the opposite arm. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one here. Hot feet. Pretend like the floor is on fire. So you gotta move those feet quickly for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So moving those feet quickly. Moving those feet quickly. Don't want to get burned here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Take about 30 seconds off here. Like I said at the beginning, we're focusing in on our triceps and our hamstrings. So we're gonna have weights here. If you have a band and you prefer using a band, you can do, especially with this first one, you can do with a band. What's gonna be, we're gonna actually start with our hamstrings to begin with. So I'm gonna have my weights held to the side. Feet are hip width apart. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to just unlock my knees, and then I'm going to pretend like I'm like sticking my glutes, my butt back towards the wall behind me, but I'm not really bending at the knees, so I should feel a stretch along the back of my legs. I'm going to try and keep my back flat for as long as I can, and when I feel like I'm about to round, so if you feel like you're going to round, at that point, I want you to come back up. So we're going to do Romanian deadlift. That's what this exercise is called. We're going to do this for 3 rounds in a row. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We'll do it this way the first round. Maybe the second round I'll add something into it. Help challenge us. Let's try this out here. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So if you prefer just kind of going at a nice casual pace, maybe you're only going down to the knees, the thighs. Maybe you're able to reach down to those shins or those toes. Just make sure you keep that back flat. And when you feel that point, squeeze those hips together. Make sure you're not overextending. So don't feel like you're going like this, all right? Try and come back to that starting position here in the center. The reason why I keep the weights to the side, 3, 2, 1, and relax, 20 seconds off, and then we'll do it again. The reason why I keep the weights to the side, there's a good chance that if I have them out in front, I'm gonna round my back. So if I keep them to the side, it's gonna keep that chest open just a little bit longer, keep that back flat just a little bit longer on the way down. So what we're gonna try and do a little variation here. If you wanna do the same as you did before, you can do the same, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try and go a little bit slower, maybe for like a 3 count on the way down and then quick on the way up. So like slow, 2, 3, and then quick. Now, if you just prefer going at the same pace on the way up and on the way down, that is up to you. Here we're trying to basically stretch out these hamstrings for just a little bit longer than if we were just going at our usual pace. So those muscles have to work a little bit harder, especially when we quickly come on the way up. So we're working on that strength, working on that power on those legs. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so on this last round, if you want to try this out, you can. If you prefer sticking with one of the previous 2 versions, you can stick with one of the 2 previous versions. The only difference that we're going to do this time, that I'm going to try doing this time, is I'm going to try and come down at the bottom, hold for 3 seconds, and then pop back up. Okay, so you're going to basically hold that muscle, stretching it out for that time at the bottom. And we'll go at normal pace on the way down. We'll just hold for 3 seconds. We'll try this out here. 3, 2, 1. So I'm just going to try and hold. 3, 2, 1, up. And back down at a normal pace. 3, 2, 1, back up. Back up. So make sure you're breathing in on the way down, and then on the way up, breathing out. So 3, 2, 1. Really make sure to keep those shoulders back as we do this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we did 3 rounds there. We're going to switch to arms. There's a reason why I do this, because now you should feel like, okay, we've got those hamstrings warmed up, they're ready to go. What we're going to do now with arms, we're actually going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, especially with these first ones. So what we're going to do, I'll show variations. What we're going to do is a tricep dip. So if you have a chair or a stool or a step or something, you can use this here. Making sure I'm actually in the camera. Okay. Hands can be to the side or hands can be behind you, feet on the ground, and then dropping down. Keep those elbows pointed behind you and then push yourself back up. Okay. Now, this is a little bit much on the arms. Take those weights. I want you to do a tricep extension. So you'll have the arms kind of like to the side here, and you're just going to extend those arms back. Okay, so you're just extending straight back with the weight. Focus in on particularly this area. So tricep dip. Start us off here. 3, 2, 1, go. So dipping down and back up. I might have to move the chair so I can motivate all of you and see how you're doing. We're halfway through. So I'm just kind of going at a normal pace again. This is just how I want to start with just the normal pace. Or a comfortable pace, I should say. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. Let's switch here so I can face you a little better. Okay, so we're gonna do a second round of this for 30 seconds. Again, you can stay the exact same that you just did. It's gonna work those muscles no matter what. If someone felt like, okay, that was easy peasy and we wanna add something to it, let's try what we just did before, going slow on the way down and then quick back on the way up. So if you wanna try this, you're more than welcome to. 3, 2, 1. Then we'll go slow on the way down, quick on the way up. Slow on the way down, quick on the way up. And don't worry, I'm trying to do this at the beginning when we have the most energy and power to do it. And then we'll work our way down to smaller muscle exercises. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. And again, on this third round, maintain your pace up and down, slow on the way down if you like, or if you want to do what we just did with the last one with the legs and you want to hold the bottom for 3 seconds and then pop yourself up. After that, you can do that as well. I'll try and do that. We'll see how long I can actually do that here. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm just going to hold here. 2, 1, push off and back down. 3, 2, 1, push off and back down. 3, 2, 1, push. We can do this here. More than halfway through. Push. 3, 2, 1, push. 3, 2, 1, push. Last one here. 3, 2, 1, push. All right. So take about 30 seconds off here. We're making it through. So the next one is a single leg RDL. I had to look at my list, so I don't have it memorized in my head. Not yet, anyways. So I'm gonna bring my weights back. This is the legs, so if you have leg weights, grab those. If not, it's all good. Again, you're gonna have one weight in each hand. What I'm gonna do for half the round, I'm gonna have one foot down on the ground. I'm going to swing my other leg back, try and keep that weight and that foot on the ground, and pull myself back up. If you feel like your balance might just be a little weary today, then I want you to then step back with that foot and then come back up. If you feel really good with your balance, then you're just gonna keep that foot off the ground the whole time. We're gonna do 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other side. I'm gonna try and do this for 3 rounds. All right, single leg RDL. I'm gonna start with my right foot here. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm just gonna try and swing back, keep that right foot on the ground, squeeze those hips together. So keeping those shoulders square to the floor. And if you feel like, okay, I don't want to go that far back, hey, don't go that far back. Go to the point where you know I can stop and come back and not feel that pain in the lower back. So I'm really stabilizing, trying to bring my belly towards my back. 3, 2, 1, I'm going to switch sides here. Take your time if you need to, in between. Keep breathing here. Keep that chest, that heart open the whole time. So I got to keep those shoulders down and back. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take 20 seconds off here. This one's probably challenging enough, so we'll leave it as is. This was too challenging. You just felt like you couldn't get your balance. I want you to go back to doing the two-legged version. But if you felt good, we'll keep at it. It's great for balance, great for core. 3, 2, one. We're going to do our second round here. Time goes by quickly. Again, I'm trying to keep that weight in that right foot distributed throughout, not letting those toes scrunch up. So those toes, I'm trying to spread out my shoe. I'm just going nice and control. And then squeeze those hips together. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Same idea with the left leg. Keeping those hips square. So if you feel like your hip is kind of like flailing open and you're kind of like opening up to the side, and then just bring that hip down just a little bit. If that works for you. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Just in time. 20 seconds off. And we'll do it again one more time here. All right, last round. Let's try this out here again. Single leg RDL, 1 foot down. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, I like to start kind of small and then work my way into it, kind of see how I'm feeling. And I go further down. So this is, if you do a yoga pose, this would be warrior 3. So we're trying to do warrior 3, but as an exercise. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. There we go. Looking good, everybody. That's it. Trust in that back, trust in that core. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'll take about 30 seconds off here if you need some water. I still need weights. Let me see what we have here. Okay, so this will be overhead press. I will give out versions if overhead press is not your choice for today for the arms, because this will be overhead. You can use 1 or 2 weights or whatever you have with you. Overhead press, I'll do it from here so you can see me a little bit closer. So the weight's going to be behind my head, elbows pointed straight ahead, okay? And I'm going to try and extend those arms up and down, keeping those elbows pointed straight ahead. So you're going to feel like it's going like this, and you want to keep them ahead, okay? Now, if that's not feeling good, you don't want to bring it up overhead, I want you to repeat what we did last time with the tricep extension back. So I'll do it kneeling so I can see all y'all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So weight behind the head. It's going to go at a nice comfortable pace for this one here to start. Looking good, yes. Keep striving, keep pushing here. This is when it gets difficult so I can see the time. Again, we're going to try and go for 30 seconds with the arms. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. Now, yeah, if you feel like you want to really challenge yourself, like with balance and everything, you can do it kneeling. That will add a little difficulty to it, but we'll add something differently to it. Again, what we're trying to do is we'll try and go like slow on the way down and then quick on the way up. So that'll be our difference if you want to add that. I give suggestions, you make the decisions, all right? Here we go. Overhead press. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to quick on the way up, slow on the way down, quick, slow. Keep breathing though. Keep engaging that core. Bring that belly towards the back. Let me see if I can look at my time at the same time. Oh, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. Got one more round here. Let's see now. So we did regular, slow on the way down. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and hold it in place for 3 seconds and then quick up. So it'll be a normal pace here, hold for about 3 seconds, quick on the way up. Make sure you're not like locking the elbow all the way, all right? You know, kind of like stop about, a little bit before. So gotta protect those elbows. All right, overhead press. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, I'm going to kind of hold here. 3, 2, 1, and extend up, back down, holding here, 3, 2, 1, extending up. So go whatever pace, if you want to hold for like 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever feels good. Looking good, everybody. I like it. I like it. One more here. 3, 2, 1, push. All right. How are we doing on time? Okay. So 30 seconds off here. What we're going to do, I will demonstrate about 3 different versions of this, okay? There actually might be 4 versions. At this point, I have to come up with all kinds of different ways. So what we're going to do here is, to begin with, it's going to be a split squat. Now, if you feel comfortable with it, what you're going to do is you're going to have one foot out in front. You're going to hold one foot back. It's basically like holding a lunge and then down and back up, okay? And what you do is you do like 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other side. I keep the weight in my front foot. I come down, I come back up. You don't have to reach the floor. You don't have to reach it. Just make sure that knee doesn't go in front of those toes, all right? So you're just going down and back up. That doesn't feel good. I want you then to do a forward lunge, okay? And you'll just do opposite legs, okay? That doesn't feel good. What I'm going to have you do potentially is then, if you want to do, not this high, but if you're doing like a step up and you want to do like a split squat this way, okay? That's not your weapon of choice. Then I'll have you do high knees, all right? And just do it really slow, hold it in place for about a second. So take your pick. I'm going to do split squat. So there's split squat, there's forward lunge. You can use your step to do a split squat, or you can do high knees. All right, after all that explanation, we're going to try this exercise out. So split squat, 3, 2, 1. Then I have my left foot out in front, and down and back up, down and back up. That front foot is nailed to the ground, okay? Shoulders are back, proud chest. 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to switch sides. Whatever version you got right now, I want you to do the best with that version, okay? 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. Since we're doing single legs, I won't do anything different with it. If we were doing like 2 legs, then I'd do like some of those like pace styles. If you want to add that in there, by all means, but I'm just going to maintain my usual pace. It's pretty challenging. You're going to really feel all these muscles. Yeah, you might feel it here, but you're also using those hamstrings. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, down and back up. So there's all kinds of muscles being used here in the legs, but in particular, the hamstrings are being used as well. So yes, your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, switching sides. All I ever think about is like, I'm just trying to keep that weight distributed in that front foot, squeezing those thighs together towards the midline of my body, okay? 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we got one more round, and then we're gonna switch gears. Back to the arms after that. This is usually when I start moving my legs, just kind of get a little blood flow back into them. All right, round 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, even though this is a lower body exercise, keep that good posture, belly towards the back, breathing in, breathing out. Keep that weight distributed in that front foot. Don't let it come off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Until now, we're going to switch sides. Ten more seconds of this. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! Good job, everybody. Let's take about 30 seconds off here. I figure we get enough rest, at least maybe to catch your breath, grab some water, and then we switch to a totally different part of the body. What we will do is actually we'll be on the ground or against the wall or against the countertop, whatever you like, if you need like an incline, because what we'll be doing next is push-up. Push-ups do use triceps. They use the chest. I don't need the weights. I'm just putting these down here because for the most part, we get down on the ground. I will show modifications as needed, but you can do push-up against the floor, against the wall. If you're on the floor, hands and knees, hands and feet, whatever version you prefer. Just make sure that when you are pushing, your hands come to your armpits, elbows are pointed out about 45 degrees away. So you're coming down, hitting there, and then push away. That's the key. Let's try this out here. Push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. Stated earlier, we're going to try and do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 3 times in total. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. If your arms and your legs aren't burning by now in those particular regions, don't worry, we got a couple more after these. And if they are burning, they're just saying they love you. They want you to do great. They want you to do great things. All right. Round 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. Looking good there. I can see you. Don't worry, I'm looking up at the screen. I'm watching you as I'm doing this. Looking great. Less than 10 seconds to go here. Keep pushing. Keep firing those arms. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. One more round. Like I said, we'll stay on the ground. I'll show modifications as needed. So yeah, let's do one more round of push-up, and then we'll switch to something else on the ground. Here we go. Push-up, last round, best round. 3, 2, 1, go. I like what I see. Again, those arms are saying, I love you. Keep pushing. Keep going here. Less than 10 seconds. We're here together. We can do this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. Okay. While you're resting and relaxing and hydrating, rehydrating, the next one is glute bridge. So I'll show 2 different versions here. One where we're down on the ground, feet are underneath my knees, feet are about hip width apart. If you want to wait, you can have a weight on your belly. What you're going to do is you're going to push through your heels, squeeze your hips together, and come back up. Just go whatever pace feels good as you're doing this. Okay. Now, if you don't like being on the back of your head, then the version you might want to try doing here will be standing. So that will be a different version here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swing my weights forward and back. So it's still squeezing those glutes together on the way forward. I'm just allowing my hips to go back, keeping my back flat. Okay, so those are our 2 versions for this. So glute bridge or hip swing, both doing the same thing. I have a weight here on my belly. Actually, going to turn this way so again I can watch you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So pushing through those heels, squeeze those hips together. Keep breathing in, breathing out. Go nice, comfortable pace for yourself. No quit today. And don't worry, I can change this exercise up in rounds 2 and 3. If you need a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. If you're doing the standing version, I don't want you to change anything. Already you're doing a power move. So if you're doing standing, don't change it up. If you're like me, you're on the ground, what I want you to do is to be quick on the way up, slow on the way down, quick on the way up, okay? So we're gonna try and fight gravity on the way down here with our glute bridges in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna try and go slow on the way down and then quick on the way up. So it's just like I just barely tap my backside on the ground. I'm not putting any stress in my face or in my shoulders. The stress is going in my core and in my hips. That goes for anyone that's on the ground or standing. Three, two, one, and relax. I got one more round here. So let's keep it where it is. So you can either go at normal pace or you can go at a slow pace on the way down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, slow on the way down, quick on the way up. So I just like barely, as soon as I feel my backside hitting the mat, I am popping back up. Squeezing those hips together, pushing through those heels. Again, make sure those heels are directly under the knee when performing this. Don't overextend, okay? You know you'll overextend if you feel that lower back is being strained. But if you're doing a nice spot where you're hitting about the middle where your knees and your shoulders are about lined up perfectly, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right. 3 rounds done. Next thing, we gotta work our arms again. So this is gonna be chest press. So I'm gonna have the weights in both hands down on the ground. I'm gonna bring them down and back up. So when I hit my elbows against the ground, I pop back up. So if you're doing this and you don't want to be on the back of your head like that, I'll have you do a seated version and doing an incline. So we kind of like here, coming down and pushing away, coming down and pushing away. So just be doing an incline chest press. If you need to sit back a little bit as you're doing it, you can do that as well. Just make sure you keep a really good back posture, all right? So always have a good back as we do this. So chest press. Ugh. We're almost done. We're almost there. Here we go. Chest press. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going slow on the way down, quick on the way up. We're just going to start off this way. If you find after doing this version, you need just a little bit more, you can go back to the push-up. I thought we'd try and do multiple versions as we work our way down to doing a single leg and a single arm version of these exercises. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 30 seconds off. All right, so after this, let's see now, how we're doing on time. Okay. I think what we can do here, we're gonna try and do 2 rounds of this. I'm gonna try and do 2 rounds of the next 2 exercises, or 1 round. I think we can do that, and that'll work out. So don't worry, we'll get through this all here. Let's do another chest press. 3, 2, 1, go. Slow on the way down, quick on the way up. Don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. We're just gonna keep burning those triceps, burning those hamstrings. So it's all gonna be to the good. So again, trying to bring those weights, those hands down to the armpits, then push away. And we're trying to go slow on the way down. Work those muscles just a little bit harder. I can feel those muscles twitch. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. So we did our 2 rounds of chest press. I'm gonna have us move on to, because I want to make sure we have enough time for stretching. We're going to do a single leg version of glute bridge. Now, if you feel comfortable just doing the 2-legged version, do that. If you feel more comfortable standing and doing the hip swing, do the hip swing. If you're going to do the single leg version, you're going to have as if like your foot still has its position under the knee. One leg is going to be straight. I'm going to push up and down, still squeeze my hips together, still pushing through the heel that's on the ground. So we're going to try and do here about 20 seconds on one side and 20 seconds on the other side. Let's try this out here. 3, 2, 1, go. So what I notice a lot of people do when they're doing the single leg version, they're going to try and swing that leg way up. I don't want that way up. I want it to equal the thighs. So the thighs are parallel when you reach your top. Okay? That's how you know that you've gone just to the right point. If you go beyond that with that leg going up too high, 3, 2, 1, switching legs here. If you go too high, you're going to put a lot of stress in that low back. Okay? So try and keep that foot balanced on the ground. Push through that heel. Squeeze those hips together. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Take about 20 or 30 seconds off. We got enough time for one more exercise here, and that works out. So this will be our single arm chest press. I'm going to have weights in both hands. I'm going to drop one weight down slowly, back up. Drop one weight down slowly, and back up. So it's a single arm chest press. Here we go. Single arm chest press. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going slow on the way down. And you notice that I try to keep my elbow about heart level as I'm doing this. So I'm not letting it go too high or too low. Trying to get that hand to look like it's about to go towards my armpit. Okay. And I'm trying to go slow on the way down and then quick on the way up as soon as my elbow hits the ground. For this one, we're going to try and go 40 seconds since we're doing arms individually here. We can do this here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Let's take about 30 seconds off here, and then we'll stretch. I'll show versions for both on the mat and in the chair. So with that in mind, I'll have you do is hug one knee in, okay? So you're just gonna hug one knee into the chest, either on the mat or seated, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Three, 2, 1, and relax. We'll switch sides here. Now, surprisingly, I will say that even though we might have focused in on triceps and hamstrings, probably going to feel it in other areas as well. So we'll still stretch some of those areas, but it should be like your arms are just like jiggling here. Hamstrings, depending on how strong they are, you might feel a little bit here in the hip region. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're going to do our figure 4 or half pigeon. So that's bringing one leg up and over. If you're doing it in the seated, you'll be here. If you want to, you can add a little push with the leg. If you're on the ground, same idea. Bringing one leg up and over, either pushing away, or if you feel really good, you want to lift the other leg up off the ground. It should feel stretch along the outside of our hip here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to do the other side. Same idea, either seated or on the mat. For me, this side is a little bit tighter so I can keep the foot on the ground. But I am going to try and push my leg away here. Breathing in, breathing out. If you want a little extra bit there, maybe you're pushing your belly in towards the floor. Gives a little support for the lower back. Three, 2, 1, and relax. If you're on the ground, you'll straighten one leg, bend one knee, bring it across the body, keeping those shoulders flat. If you want to use that hand to hold it there, you can, or extend the stretch. If you're doing seated, I'll say bring your right leg up and over, twist your body towards the right, and try and sit tall as you're doing this. Three, 2, 1, and relax. We'll do the other side. If you're seated like me, bring your left leg up and over, and then twist towards the left. If you're on the ground, just do the same for your other leg. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. So focusing on our arms here. So I'm going to take my right arm, pat myself on the back. If you want to, you can bring the elbow closer. We're trying to focus in on stretching that tricep. If that's a little much for over the arm, you just have your hand against like a wall or something behind you. Keep that arm straight and then feel that pull on the tricep. So both versions should be focusing in on that back part of the upper arm. Three, 2, 1, and relax. On the other side here. So if you want to pat yourself on the back with the left hand, bring that elbow closer if you like, or have the left hand on a chair or on like a corner or something, and step forward. Just keep that arm straight. Breathe in and breathe out. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so chest stretch here. So I'm gonna take my hands towards my lower back. I'm gonna try and squeeze my elbows together, sitting tall, and relax. Let's try to do this. Let's do 3 more of these here. So again, squeezing the elbows together, sitting tall. If you want to bring those shoulders down, get a little extra stretch there in around like the neck area, and relax. Do it again. Same thing. And relax. Last one here. So again, squeeze those elbows together, sitting tall, standing tall, keeping the shoulders down if you like. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one here, shoulder rolls. When I breathe in, my shoulders go up, and when I breathe out, my shoulders go down and back. So breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. One more. In and out, and relax. And you're done. Good work, everyone.